Hey, it's Cavino from Cavino and Rich. You're listening to Ryan Hoppe. It's the Hoppe Hour. It's the hoppiest hour of them all.
It's Hoppe Hour.
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start.
Okay, well, hit it.
All right.
Now, something completely different.
Smoke medical weed every day.
The following thoughts on Hoppe Hour represent Ryan Hoppe and that's it. Listener discretion is advised.
Live from Tampa Bay, you are tuned in to Hoppe Hour.
He's the voice of a generation that got screwed by the baby boomers. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour with Hoppe.
Where we at?
Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source or trending topic. We the hottest, search about us. Competition microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. PPE. H-O. PPE. H-O. PPE. You already know Hoppe Hour in your system.
Oh my God. I have never been so excited to speak into these microphone. When I tell you that I had to use another microphone because the one I had in my trunk wasn't working. I'm a very talented radio guy, I like to say. But technology-wise, technologically, I'm not the best engineer. I was getting a little mad and I slammed my car door and now we're here. And you know why that happened today? You know what was probably the reason of the technical difficulties? Do you know what that might be? I'm going to let you guys know why there was technical difficulties today. It's not just any other day. It's not Christmas Eve. It's...
Hey, guys.
What's up, G?
Want to go to Chachki's? Get some coffee?
Oh, it's a little early.
I gotta get out of here. I think I'm gonna lose it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the mundu.
I'm gonna lose it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the mundu.
Oh, one more time.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the mundus.
One more time.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the mundus.
I mean, seriously. That was the most Monday thing to ever happen to me. You know what else happened to me that's funny as hell? Not really funny. My mom came to town last night. Woohoo! She's staying in my studio apartment. It's nice and all. But I also had to get up this morning at like 4:30 a.m. to do morning traffic on the radio, which I'll play my traffic report in a second. But the whole trip of my mom being here, she's here for 9 days from December 22nd all the way to December 31st in my studio apartment. And the first 5 minutes of me picking up my mom from the Tampa International Airport turned into her thinking she lost her cell phone and we're yelling at each other in the car. And then it was under her leg. At least she found it. So then last night, I may have, gone a little high. And she does this thing for me where she brings me pizza from Chicago. And the pizza she brings me from Chicago is so good. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's a double-decker thin crust pizza from Wayne's Pizza in Arlington Heights, Illinois, with roast beef and black olives. Rest in peace to my cousin Rich, who used to work there, passed away 5-6 years ago. But I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, whenever we would order that meal growing up from Wayne's Pizza, a double-decker with black olives and roast beef, they always knew it was Ryan Hoppe or the Hoppe family because nobody else would get that order. Frankly, I'm going to be a little narcissistic and say that they should make their own order called the Ryan Hoppe. No, they shouldn't. 856-49-HOPPE. That's 856-494-6773. But last night, I was up, man. I had to go to the bathroom at like 11 o'clock. And I was all out of Tums. So I try not to get scatological on this show and talk about poop. But man, like, I hate when you have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. I always have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night when it's literally, I got to be up at 4:30. It's never, hey, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed at 11 o'clock and I got to be up at 10 a.m. It's never the sleep-in days. It's always the days that I got to be up early that my stomach's like, we got to go to the bathroom now. We can't wait till 5 a.m. Drives me absolutely, positively off the walls. And then hearing Howard Stern and all these morning radio guys talk about how they never get used to the morning schedule, even though they're up at 4:30 for 50 years, is very alarming. Because as I get older, getting up at 4:30 is not getting any easier. I have this morning sickness. No, I'm not pregnant. Where I just feel like gagging. I'm just like, it's like so disgusting. And then today I was getting ready for work, and my mom's just being my mom, like, hey, do you have the TV remote? And it's like 4:50 and I have to be at work in 10 minutes. I live 2 minutes away from work. But it was like, out of all the times, you couldn't have asked me at 4:42? That is why I got a vasectomy. I can't even, I like literally kind of yelled at my mom, but I didn't yell at her. I'm like, I gotta go. And I texted her an hour later. I'm sorry. And we're good. But I'm telling you, this is why I'm not meant to have kids. Kids wake you up in the middle of the night. And I got my beauty sleep last night. I went to bed around 7 o'clock. 6:30, I began laying down. Because me and my mom, when she first came to town, we went to the chill room at Pinellas Park, and I got some cava. And then afterwards, I was like, hey, do you want to go to Walmart real quick? Forgetting that it's December 22nd at that time. So we, first of all, see all this traffic on the road. And then we tried to go to Target, and it was just so busy there. So I'm just really tired from being around all the crowds. So I got in bed much earlier than usual. But I will tell you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I have something wrong with me. I have bipolar, ADD, and ADHD. I have a whole cocktail of mental illness. But I also, you know how there's resting bitch face, RBF? That girl's got resting bitch face. I'm borrowing this line from Kevin Klein from Klein in LA on 106.7 K-Rock in LA, one of the best morning shows out there. I have resting monster face. I was pulling into work today, and my coworker says to me, are you okay? You look miserable. And I'm literally happy to be employed in radio, to be doing my thing. But at the same time, I'm tired of this monster face happening to me. We're at all times. I look grumpy because I'm not. I mean, I am, but I'm not. I'm like a happy, grumpy guy. I mean, frankly, I think that's the whole basis of Hoppe Hour.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
They say we feeling ourselves too much in these streets, Rick.
All right.
Now. That's how these haters feeling nigga too. We about to jump down on them. Make them do the motherfucking bobblehead off in this bitch.
Bitch, I bobblehead with it. 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 Money, we blow that. Oh, that's how we roll that. Oh, you talking pop about that guapa, you can't show that. Oh, money, we blow that. Oh, that's how we roll that. Oh, you talking pop about that guapa, you can't show that. Oh, hey, bitch, I bobblehead with it. Whips it high cause I get my spinach. Get my guap and the shit don't stop with a glass go pop and the boys chop chickens. Brady got Chevys on 24 inches. I'm about to crush on my colors on 6s. Niggas gon' hate when I come on them 8s. I guess I'ma crank up my suspension. Bet you they bang this off in they system. Let that shit bump. Bet you the trunk explode. I'm loving the way that I'm living. Inherit this pimpin'. I really don't stunt for hoes. I jump for hoes. Get dough at the end of the month from hoes. I'm stacking and macking. She licking my sack in the lacking. You blazing a bus for hoes. I'm just too cold. Adjust my flows with ease on the track. Bet you rather see a nigga rich. If I'm broke, I'ma get them D's off your lap. Pop your collar about my dollars. Don't stay proper. And you know that. Ho, you talking papa about that guapa. You can't show that. Ho, 4 shots of the hen, 4 shots of the gin, and it's off to the streets. I go. I take a puff off of my blunt and then I lean back slow. 4 shots of the hen, 4 shots of the gin, and it's off to the streets. I go. I take a puff off of my blunt and then I lean back slow. Cause bitch, I bobblehead with it. 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 Money, we blow that. Oh, that's how we roll that. Oh, you talking pop about that guapa, you can't show that. Oh, money, we blow that. Oh, that's how we roll that. Oh, you talking pop about that guapa, you can't show that. Hey, goddammit, I'm high as hell. Goddammit, I'm fly as hell. Doing all that stuff, making songs about money. When I see a nigga, I can't tell. Nigga getting that cash for real. Nigga popping them tags for real. Nigga getting that dough when you know I'm finna blow. You call nigga there for real. Yeah, my new name Pritchard, ho. Blow gritch out the motherfucker Swisher, ho. Matter of fact, call the nigga Ric Flair. Take a motherfucking picture, ho. Y'all know I'm the man in this bitch. Get on the floor and do my dance in this bitch. Fresh and clean, looking handsome and shit. Behind the bar, spending grands in this bitch. All the hoes gon' choose a nigga. Y'all know I'm an Indiana Hoosier, nigga. I don't care if you the coolest nigga. Hold up, let me show you how to do it, nigga. All you gotta do is bob your head. Let me see you just bob your head. Everybody all around the world, all the boys and girls, you can bobble. Bitch, I bobblehead with it. 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 Money, we blow that. Oh, that's how we roll that. Oh, you talking pop about that guapa, you can't show that. Oh, money, we blow that. Oh, that's how we roll that. Oh, you talking pop about that guapa, you can't show that. Oh, hey, Gibbs. This shit right here, my nigga. This shit right here make you wanna walk up on the hoe. Lean your head all the way back and do the bobblehead on that hoe. You know what I'm talking about? Money, we blow that. Oh, that's how we roll that. Oh, you talking pop about.
Oh yeah.
But you can't show that. Oh, money, we blow that. Oh, that's how we roll that. Oh, you talking pop about that guapa, you can't show that. Oh, money, we blow that. Oh, that's how we roll that. Oh, you talking pop about that guapa, you can't show that. Oh, money, we blow that.
Freddie Gibbs with Bobblehead.
You talking pop.
It's making me bobble my head bang at Barth. Mm-hmm.
Hoppe Hour will be right back. Hoppe Hour will be right back. Hoppe Hour will be right back.
70 downloads. 70 downloads. 70 downloads. Time for the beat drop. And the air horn. Oh yeah. This following segment has been brought to you by the best Delta 8 CBD honey around. Daisy Beezy Honey at daisybeezyhoney.com. I'm out of breath. When I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that it's the best Delta 8 CBD honey around, I'm a man of my words. It comes in the form of a lollipop, a honey stick, a jar of honey. However the hell you want to get high. Go to DZ Beezy Honey at dzbeezyhoney.com and tell them I sent you. And you know what else you should do after you after you have that DZ Beezy Honey, is you go to the Hoppe Radio feed and you look up the preview episode of the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe. And also, here's Hammer and Hank with his PSA.
Hello again. It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
It's Hoppe Hour!
Hey, this is Meredith from O and the Freak Show on Wild 94.1 in Tampa Bay, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
He is heavily medicated, always high, allegedly, and caffeinated on energy drinks. What could possibly go wrong? Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh, it's the last day to do Christmas music.
Hoppe Hour with Ryan Tower, that's 6'9". Talk sex dates.
I am a tar.
Broadcasting from Tampa, we're on that grind. Luna the cat chillin', host feline. Hoppe Hour Christmas portion up. Ryan and Luna lighting up the law. Talking wild stories, feeling the gold. 2000s lives, we all in this fall. Pimp out slay, got the
856-49 Hoppe. Leave me a voicemail. 856-494-6773.
Didn't doing our thing.
You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. My last name is spelled Hoppe, okay?
Oh, Ryan got high, story tall, line by line.
Do I?
Luna's purse off.
I love my cat, Luna.
About the stars.
She's my cuddle buddy.
Hoppe.
The most loyal woman in my life besides my mom.
Christmas portion up.
Oh, sure.
Ryan and Luna lighting up the law.
Guys out there maybe going through a recent breakup or feeling lonely this holiday season, don't get yourself a girlfriend. Get an animal. Everyone's getting an animal. My friend Sal, who's been a guest on this podcast, he got a dog named Archie.
Christmas portion.
I got my cat Luna. My friend Lindy is going to be getting a cat.
He's feeling it.
This is the era to get pets. Don't get wifed up. Don't get cuffed up. Get a pet. They're less bitchy. Maybe.
Ryan got height, story tall, line by line. Luna's purse off, feels so divine. Talking about the stars, scandal headline.
I mean, how could you not want this in your house? Shut up! This was during a hurricane. Last night, too, she wanted water. She flipped over the empty bowl, all mad that there wasn't water in there. Where does she get that brattiness from? Oh, wait, she's my cat.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Blake Lively's legal complaint against Justin Baldoni is getting more interesting.
Yeah, this case seems really weird. That guy does not seem like a good dude whatsoever.
In documents filed with the California Civil Rights Department and obtained by E! News on December 21st, the actress accuses her and Ends With Us director and co-star of sexually harassing her on the set of their movie.
You know, like when you can tell that a guy sexually harasses women, he just has that vibe about him, and it's not a good vibe. He just has douchebag vibes. You just want to slap him against the face, not even punch him. He's not even man enough to be punched. You just want to bitch slap him.
And then later working to try to destroy her reputation in retaliation after she raised her concerns about him to their production team.
Yeah, Blake Lively seems like the type of woman that doesn't take crap from any men. You know she wears the pants in that relationship with Ryan Reynolds. I first caught my eyes on Blake Lively about 10, 15 years ago, going on 15 years ago, during the Tiger Woods case. She played Elin in the press conference with Keenan, and it was good SNL. She looked so hot in that commercial, or that skit, rather.
Blake alleges in her filing that Justin and his publicist worked with a crisis PR expert to launch a, quote, retaliation campaign against her. The complaint includes copies of alleged text conversations from them in which they discuss tactics to suppress any negative reports about the director.
Yeah, that happens a lot in the business, especially radio. You always got this one man in power. There's always that one guy in any building. I'm about to whip somebody's ass. There's always that one guy in that building that's untouchable, that treats everybody badly, but they bring in money, so it's all that matters.
While reinforcing negative ones about the actress. In one text, the actor shared a person's unverified August 4th social media post that alleges Hailey Bieber has a, quote, history of bullying many women.
Well, we need to discuss the fact that Hailey Bieber ruined the relationship of Justin and Selena. So a woman who's a homewrecker, I wouldn't be surprised if she's a bitch.
Telling his publicist, quote, this is what we would need. Blake's legal complaint includes a document allegedly from Justin's PR team that lays out strategies on how to protect the director's reputation should the actress and her team, quote, make her grievances public. And one section includes tactics to use if her husband Ryan Reynolds came forward in her defense.
I feel like Ryan probably has some sort of, and I'm just guessing here, but like some sort of like relationship with the guy, maybe where they've done something in the past, because we've heard nothing from him. But knowing my luck, in about 5 hours after this podcast is released, Ryan will write some statement, and then people will be listening to this in past tense and be like, Ryan, what are you talking about?
In addition to avoiding, quote, direct engagement if this happened, the document also notes that, quote, as part of this, our team can also explore planting stories about the weaponization of feminism and how people in BL's circle like Taylor Swift have been accused of utilizing these tactics to bully into getting what they want.
Well, it's not a bad point. There are feminists that weaponize it. Too much of anything is bad. I believe in female rights, but sometimes I think like if females are so feministic that they start hating men and they become, you know, sexist against men, the same thing can happen to heterosexual people. I went to a gay pride parade 3 years ago, going on 3 years ago, the day after the abortion was overturned by the Supreme Court. And I went with my ex-girlfriend who's bisexual, more into women than men, to be honest. I don't really care anymore. But what I'm saying is, all these people were saying I was a part of the problem because I'm heterosexual. That was sexist against heteros.
In the same document, Justin's PR crisis management team allegedly proposed that if Blake hinted at her, quote, experience working with him in the press, and a reporter reached out for comment, and it was obvious she was indeed referring to the director, that, quote, speculation can be turned to another one of the many people she's had issues working with in the past.
Also, she's had many people that she had a hard time working with. One has to wonder if maybe it's Blake. If you have a habit of not getting along with other people, but it's everybody else's fault, you might be the problem.
3 actors are named as examples: fellow Gossip Girl alum Leighton Meester, Anna Kendrick, who starred with Blake in A Simple Favor, and Heard the Town director and co-star Ben Affleck. E-News has reached out
for comment. Did they hear back? Maybe they did. Maybe we can give them a round of applause for hearing back. Let's see. E-News reached out for comment. I'm going to guess has not heard back. But hey, they say it in every video. Maybe they heard back this time.
Ben Affleck. E-News has reached out to Justin's PR team and all the celebs named in the complaint, but has not yet heard back.
They reached out to all the celebs. Every single one of them. And none of them responded. Oh, E-News.
There are new developments in the ongoing rift between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. On December 21st, according to the New York Times, citing exec Ari Emanuel, Justin's talent agency WME has dropped the actor as a client following Blake's legal complaint of sexual harassment.
This is not looking good for him. If you get dropped, that means there's some truth to it.
E-News has reached out to Justin's team and WME for comment, but has not yet heard back.
I love it. They keep reaching out. Hey, E-News. This is honestly making my day. I've been so grumpy all day. Hearing about E-News reaching out twice for comment.
Reached out to Justin's team and WME for comment, but has not yet heard back.
I can imagine interns in like the press room. I'm sure it's just 4 people that work at E-News because all the big companies are just laying people off and having people do 7 jobs for 1 pay. But I bet let's imagine there's like a newsroom for E-News and they're like, we got to reach out to this person. And all the responses.
Meanwhile, the Gossip Girl alum remains a client of the agency per deadline.
This is interesting.
On December 21st, the New York Times reported that Blake filed legal documents alleging that her It Ends With Us director and co-star engaged in, quote, sexually inappropriate behavior on the set of the film.
Spanking ass on her.
Later used a crisis PR expert to launch a smear campaign against her after she complained about him to their co-producers of the movie.
All right, so there's that news clip. And then we'll play this.
Justin Baldoni is speaking out following Blake Lively's allegations of sexual harassment on It Ends With Us.
Okay, before I play the clip of him speaking out and defending himself, the way he responds will really tell how guilty he is and how guilty he might not be. Why will it tell? If it's a very bland, corporate / lawyered up response, guilty. If it's a little more personalized, he has a chance to not be so guilty.
After the Gossip Girl alum accused Justin of sexual harassment, alleging he created a hostile work environment on the set of the film and later took part in a campaign against her, according to a legal complaint obtained by E-News on December 21st, the actor's attorney, Brian Friedman, is now releasing a statement about these, quote, outrageous claims. As Friedman tells the New York Times, it is shameful that Ms. Lively and her representatives would make such serious and categorically false accusations against Mr. Baldoni, Wayfarer Studios, and its representatives. Justin's lawyer goes on to call Blake's allegations in the complaint, quote, yet another desperate attempt to fix her negative reputation, which was garnered from her own remarks and actions during the campaign for the film, interviews and press activities that were observed publicly in real time and unedited, which allowed for the internet to generate their own views and opinions.
All right, I'm leaning in the middle of he might not be as guilty as she's making it out to be. If it was a short statement, then maybe you go, I don't know, he might have done it. But the way they went at her in that response, I mean, people might not want to work with her again. I wouldn't want to work with her. She seems so wishy-washy. Maybe it's because of your failed career, Blake. Do you ever wonder about that?
The statement continues, these claims are completely false, outrageous, and intentionally salacious with an intent to public hurt and rehash a narrative in the media.
But can you imagine if a man did that to a woman? He'd be deemed sexist, and he'd be deemed he's going against the man, or going against the woman, rather. But when a woman does it, oh, you're a warrior, going against the man with baseless claims at best. Get the hell out of here. I'm not saying he's a good dude, but that statement that lawyer wrote, he is in gangster mode.
Friedman says that Wayfarer Studios, quote, made the decision to proactively halt multiple demands and threats by Miss Lively, which included her threatening to not show up to set, threatening to not promote the film, ultimately leading to its demise during release if her demands were not met. In her own statement to the New York Times, Blake says, quote, I hope that my legal action helps pull back the curtain on these sinister retaliatory tactics to harm people who speak up about misconduct.
All right, here's the moral of the story. Blake's a bitch. She's hard to work with. And that guy's a dick. And you have them work together, and it's two Hollywood asswipes that think they're better than us. Screw both of you.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Paper product entertainment. Lee Risk. I'm king. Shouts out to my nigga Louie. The Moo Boo Gang. Quad Life. Yeah, let's get it. Time to update.
Everything I rock is new. Everything my chick rock is new. Yeah, I got a little old money, but it look way better when it's new.
I'm so updated, I'm so updated. I'm so updated, that's why they hate it.
Everything I rock is new. Everything my chick rock is new. Yeah, I got a little old money, but it look way better when it's new. I'm so updated. I'm so updated.
Yes, helicopter, G5, nothing plain, but I'm fly. Feel like I'm divorced, I'm up to date. Why you stuck in the past like used tape? Slung a pound of Reggie, bought Giuseppe's with $1,000 shoes. Let's just say I paid a stat to kick it. How you with a Louis Fendi bag of dick shit? She was atheist until I bought her a pair of Christian. Everything new, Norman London. Finna go cop me a form or something. You copy like recording something. I do me, not y'all for nothing. I'm on to something, I'm so updated. I'm on top of the calendar, like the name of the month. I knew that's what they wanted.
Everything I rock is new. Everything my chick rock is new. Yeah, I got a little old money, but it look way better when it's new.
I'm so updated, I'm so updated. I'm so updated, that's why they hate it.
Everything I rock is new. Everything my chick rock is new. Yeah, I got a little old money, but it look way better when it's new. I'm so updated. I'm so updated. Everything I rock is new. Too many rocks and my clock is blue. Designer, I be fly as flu. I'm a boss, I can hire you. The bitch say I'm a type of dude, and your bitch is bad to me. Both niggas be mad at me. Pull up, new everything. A bitch won't get anything. MOB my wedding ring. Smoke dope, sip medicine. I'm king, I live a dream. Every day a new fit. Robbers in that true shit. Pockets full of them dead people. I don't smoke no men either. And I got a bunch of bitches. My dick be punching bitches. These hoes say I'm delicious. Got the dope that's in my swisher. I just bought me a new pistol. Bought me a new bitch named Crystal. Her hit game is official. Blow the whistle.
Everything I rock is new. Everything my chick rock is new. Yeah, I got a little old money, but it look way better when it's new.
I'm so updated, I'm so updated. I'm so
updated. King Louie and Lee Risk. Rest in peace, Lee Risk. It's so updated. You could not go around Chicago in 2013 and 14 without hearing this.
Everything I rock is new.
Oh, yeah.
Everything my chick rock is new. Yeah.
Besides this song, the song's not new.
When it's new.
It's vintage.
I'm so updated. I'm so updated.
Oh, sure.
I'm so updated. That's why they hate it.
Got it.
Everything I rock is new. Everything my chick rock is new. Yeah, I got a little
I'm so updated. E! News reached out to comment and did not hear back. Just felt like saying that.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. This following segment has been brought to you by the best pre- and post-workout at Fortify.com. FORTIFEYE.com. When I tell you they're the best pre- and post-workout around, I'm a man of my words. It's brought to you by Dr. Michael Lane of the nationally syndicated Ask the Doctor radio show. If you go to Fortify.com and at checkout, use keyword Ryan20, guess what? You can save 20%.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
It's Hoppe Hour!
He had daddy issues and is attracted to women with them. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Yeah. Yo, darling, love the Hoppe Hour, worldwide broadcast. From the scoop, celeb, gossip, and mass. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, kicking off the night. Talking about the love, the news, keeping it tight. 85, 609, 46, 773. Hit the digits, call the show, set your mind free. From dating tips to wild tales, ain't no rest in the world syndicated. Hoppe is the best. Hoppe Hour.
856
From coast to coast.
49 Hoppe. 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. So the whole internet's been making fun of Travis Hunter, the Heisman Trophy winner that included his girlfriend in the picture, and she's just been front and center making it all about her. And he's all mad, Travis Hunter, that people are calling out his girl. Well, when you make people celebrities online, that's what happens, especially clout-chasing women. Nate Burleson, who was a pretty good NFL player. He's better on TV, but he was good. He gives some advice to Travis Hunter about his girl.
Shannon Sharp has joined the conversation with Travis Hunter and the fiance. What is the big deal? I mean, you are a veteran, a pro, right? Athlete. You're married.
Yeah.
Tell us why this is a big...
college, just like Travis did.
Okay, so what's the big deal?
Well, first, let me say congratulations to Travis Hunter. An incredible year.
You can tell Nate really had this speech planned out.
One of the best, if not the best, college football season of all time. I will say this before we get into anything.
This is him outside of the airport, and it goes on for 3 minutes, and I'll play it. But you know he had this planned out.
You got to give Travis grace, and you got to give her grace. They are both navigating these waters for the first time. Now, as far as everybody joining the conversation, it's their business.
Yeah, you put it out there, buddy boy.
And by that, I mean, it's everybody else's business because that couple put it out there.
I learned that single-handedly. When you make your girlfriend a celebrity.
All these clips have been put out on social media. So people are responding to Travis Hunter and his girlfriend and pulling up old clips that you, Travis, and her put out to the public. You can't complain when people respond. That's social media. You can't say mind your own business or keep your opinions to yourself when you have shared with everybody.
Hell yeah. A round of applause, Nate Burleson.
When it comes to people finding success, and this is to men and women, on this journey to success, you have to have a passenger that's willing to be comfortable in the passenger seat.
He's pretty much implying she's not.
And that's not going to be the entire ride of the road trip. There's times where I am driving and my wife is in a passenger seat, and there are other times where she's driving and I'm in the passenger seat. Either way, we're supporting each other. So if your spouse isn't comfortable in the passenger seat, then you might want to question your relationship. I'm not saying that to Travis in particular. I'm just saying that to...
No, he is. He's just, it's like that thing lawyers do where they're like, I love you, but he's saying it.
Anybody that is on their way to success and they're trying to figure out who to have in the car with them.
Do you think everyone is talking because of the money he's making? There's a lot of speculation.
You know, this woman's in the money.
Oh, it's the money. Why does that matter? I mean,
She sounds like a broke ass.
I want to know why does it matter so much? Because we've seen this all the time. We've seen men successful, girlfriend, fiance get married. Why now is this a thing?
What's up, boss man? I don't know them well enough to speak on her intentions. Yeah, he's making a lot of money, but I also know that she met him before all this money came in.
But that argument is weird because she knew he was going to be good at football. It wasn't like he was bad and then all of a sudden he began this year.
So, you know, the truth is, you know, people get into relationships for different reasons. My wife, we met when I was 18 years old. And people oftentimes assume that she's with me because I was a soon-to-be NFL star. No.
Easy on the word star.
My wife graduated, was a track superstar, on her way to get her master's before I made an impact on the football field. So the truth is, she was the trophy way before I started chasing them in the end.
All right, he sounds a little whipped. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. You never know what type of sports analysis you'll get on this show. This next clip is pretty funny. An NFL player said that, or an NFL announcer, college announcer rather. I'm messing this whole thing up. This ESPN commentator says that a play was a nut buster.
Down there in front of the Tennessee fans, there has to be a lot of regret coming from down there.
Oh yeah, it's terrible. I honestly am starting to feel bad for some of them, and the worst part is Thick Nut, aka Slim Nut, is busting his nut all over their face because he is partying in front of them right now.
Yeah.
Whoa. That sounds like, I don't know.
Slim Nut is busting his nut all over their face because he is partying in front of them right now.
Yeah, anytime a nut goes wild, things get crazy.
This part is what makes me think he was really talking about money shots.
AKA Slim Nut is busting his nut all over their face.
If he were to say that it was just a nut buster, that's fine. But to bust a nut on a face?
Thick Nut, AKA Slim Nut, is busting his nut all over their face.
That's the perfect way to describe ESPN in 2024 going on 2025 when it comes to the quality of their sports analysis.
Thick Nut, a.k.a. Slim Nut, is busting his nut all over their face.
Yeah. Why is sports journalism dying? ESPN wonders. And then you have that. Bust a nut. What the hell's wrong with you? Speaking of someone that you want to say, what the hell's wrong with you? Speaking of someone you look at and you go, what's wrong with you?
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
What you will not do is tell me what I can't do.
I want to play
No, you still. I'm lit.
Yes, you are lit.
I am Thomas Jefferson's concubine.
Someone ran you off the road? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember that vehicle at all?
No.
What is the life lesson you're walking away from walking through this?
To live each day in gratitude. I'm extremely grateful to be here. I'm so grateful no one else was hurt.
The 61-year-old Potomac reality star who crashed her white Maserati into multiple street signs
Karen Huger.
and says she is disappointed in the jury's guilty verdict.
Even though there's a whole dash cam of you being a bitch.
Karen,
How much are
No,
drugs
I'm
in
gonna talk to my husband.
Okay.
The 2-day DUI trial included this damaging, just-released police body cam footage. It shows Karen at the scene by
She would be a Karen.
an ambulance, in a patrol car, and at the police station.
Do you know who I am?
I don't.
The people that have to say, do you know who I am? We don't know who the hell you are.
They call me the Grandon.
They call me the Grande Dame.
Grandon?
I don't know what that's about. Andy Cohen did that.
Andy Cohen did that. They called me the Grande Dame, is what she said.
They call me the Grandon.
Have you reevaluated your relationship with alcohol?
You know what? I can't speak to that. When I can, Bryce, you'll be the first one that I speak to.
That is an alcoholic that doesn't want to give up alcohol.
It does come up in the premiere that this is not your first run-in with the law in this way.
Mm-hmm. We know that Karen has had a DUI before.
How do you feel about that being a conversation? And
she's not bad looking for 62. Mm-hmm.
What do you say to people who might question your drinking and alcohol use?
Well, I've always owned who I was. So my past is not it's not news.
That's not a good thing, though, to own yourself in the way that a pedophile could be like, well, I own that I like kids. Or a bank robber could be like, I own that I steal. Like, just because you own it doesn't mean it's good.
Karen could face up to 2 years in prison.
She won't.
Her sentencing is set for January 29th.
All right, we'll see. 856. Who are you? 49 Hoppe. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio, and you can I don't know why I did that. RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. What the hell is going on with Jeff Bezos?
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
Well, it looks like Jeff Bezos will be remaining an unmarried man for now. The Amazon founder clears up rumors that he's planning to wed fiancée Lauren Sanchez this
she is the definition of a MILF.
week in a holiday
I'd bust a nut on that. Never mind.
themed ceremony. Jeff takes to X December 22nd writing, "This whole thing is completely false. None of this is happening. The old adage, don't believe everything you read, is even more true today than it ever has been."
He's like, I'm not marrying her. I got 70 side chicks on my yacht.
Now lies can get all the way around the world before the truth can get its pants on. So be
That's a weird analogy.
careful out there, folks, and don't be gullible. The 60-year-old ends his message by taking aim at media outlets that spread the false narrative, saying, "Will be interesting to see if all the outlets that covered and re-reported on this issue a correction when it comes and goes and doesn't happen." These comments from Jeff come a day after reports came out that he and Lauren would be tying the knot in an extravagant $600 million wedding ceremony in Aspen, Colorado. According to reports, the couple had rented out a fancy sushi restaurant along with several mansions in the popular ski town for their guests.
The word mansion always coincides with Jeff Bezos. What are you going to do, a small house? Get the hell out of here.
As well as plans to have their ceremony take place at actor Kevin Costner's 160-acre ranch nearby. The former entertainment reporter and billionaire businessman first began dating in 2018 while they were both still married. Jeff finalized his divorce from wife of
Infidelity. So that means the relationship will end in infidelity.
25 years, Mackenzie Scott, in April 2019. And Lauren went on to file for divorce from her husband, Hollywood executive Patrick Whitesell, that
I wonder how many times he cheated and was like, she'll never cheat on me.
same month.
All right. I feel like Jeff Bezos was going to marry her and just didn't want to get beaten to the punch on the announcement. So then he's like, you know what? I'm not going to marry you. You know why I'm not going to marry you? Because I can't be the one that, I have to be the one that announces it first. And also, I don't want to get married to you. He just seems wishy-washy, man. Like, I'm a fan of him. If I were to have a favorite billionaire, it would probably be Jeff Bezos. But at the same time, I go, you are just insufferable. Speaking of insufferable.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are reuniting for the holiday season. On December 22nd, the two are seen meeting up for a Christmas lunch with other family members at Soho House in West Hollywood. For the outing, Jennifer rocked a cozy cardigan and loose-fit jeans, while Ben sports a peacoat over a light blue sweater and jeans.
It's weird. I think their stepkids really like each other because, like, they didn't have any kids together, but they just keep hanging out.
This recent outing comes just over a week since the couple were spotted with Ben's ex-wife Jennifer Garner at a Los Angeles venue on December 13th.
That's such a rich person thing to just have all your exes in the same room. If I were to do that. Be the greatest podcast ever for everybody but me.
According to TMZ, the three attended a play starring Affleck and Garner's child, Serafina, and Lopez's child, Emmy, who she shares with ex-husband Mark Anthony. And as J-Lo and Ben enter this new chapter, as the singer filed for divorce 4 months ago, Jennifer has been reflecting on her life and what she's most grateful for this holiday season.
All right, let's hear the clip on that.
I think the way I overcome things is not by thinking of them as happening to me, but happening for me.
Yeah, everything's about you, you narcissistic. Almost said the word bitch.
Jennifer Lopez reflects on how she deals with hardships. During an interview with British Vogue December 20th, the singer, who's currently going through her 4th divorce, details how she overcomes challenges in her life.
I think the way I overcome things is not by thinking of them as happening to me, but happening for me. And what is the lesson that needs to be learned in the moment? When I think of things in that way and stay in kind of a more positive mindset about it, it's easier to kind of embrace it for the lesson that it is. Because that's really what our hardships are in life.
J-Lo shares that despite the difficulties she's faced, she always tries to learn from them and become a better person.
I feel like all her problems are probably self-inflicted.
What am I supposed to learn here? There are no coincidences. This is not happening, just randomly. It's happening for a reason. What can I learn and how can I come out the other side better, stronger, more knowledgeable, and kind of evolve and grow from this point?
These comments from the Marry Me actress come
How long until E! News goes, we reached out but didn't hear back? Let's see.
After she officially filed for divorce from Ben on August 20th, the 2nd anniversary of their Georgia wedding ceremony. In her divorce petition obtained by E! News,
oh, wow, you guys obtained something! Round of applause. You did it! Good job.
Jen cites irreconcilable differences as the reason for their split.
Yeah, she seems insufferable.
She also lists April 26 as the date of their separation, which was just days before she walked the 2024 Met Gala red carpet without the Oscar winner by her side.
Yeah, it's almost like when you break up, you stop going to events together. That's some hard-hitting news from E! News. But we got to give you guys credit. You did reach out, and you finally heard back.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Suck this, swallow that. I don't know how to act. 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 I don't know how to act.
I bet we got a hit without no dame. I bet your baby daddy wanna get in my pain. I bet you my whip look better than yours. I bet you my chips stack bigger than her. I bet my whole team could fuck your bitch. I bet your whole bling can touch one with. We
hoe, she beautiful. Yes. You see the wrist, it's super lit. Mr. NEW, MONEY. I'm selling everything, what you wanna buy? You nigga run your mouth too much, you know that bad business. I do you hard nigga wrong like Dennis the Menace. Go and check my resume if you want the truth. My rap sheet downtown, I can show the proof.
Whatever.
Mama asked me why I buy a car without a roof. I told her mama that's the new 550 coupe. Number one rule, never talk to police. I don't understand me, no speak no English. See my caprice on the bigger Shanties. Niggas wanna kill me cause I'm riding 33s. In my leg, drinking leg with my body shades. I don't know how they act, so let them hate me anyway. Shit.
Special House, TF, T Ferris, DJ.
Oh, sure. Got it.
Pow wow, baby. I hear these boys talking, but they ain't saying much. I see these boys sitting.
What up, pow wow?
Stuff from start to finish, apple gloss, peanut butter guts. My money talk for me, I ain't gotta say too much. Johnny Dane got me shining like a light bulb. Money in my mouth, nice grill, ice cold. Tipping down and crawling slow. Pieced up that Glock, I told Jack is trying to wipe me down, but not today, I'm on my note. I got a wrist and I got a fist full of rocks. Earlobe, mouthpiece, neck, wear watch. Diamonds everywhere and all the ice top notch. Famous stars and straps, think it rain mean, just watch.
I don't know how to act. 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 I don't know.
This is dedicated to morning radio people. They don't know how to act.
I don't know how to act. I don't know how to act. I don't know how to act. I don't know how to act. I don't know how to act. I don't know how to act. I don't act.
Hoppe Hour will be right back. Hoppe Hour will be right back. Hoppe Hour will be right back.
70 downloads. 70 downloads. 70 downloads. Oh, yeah. This following segment has been brought to you by Rich Cayley Master Barbershop at richkbarber.com, 4545 West Kennedy Boulevard. And that is in Tampa. If you sign up at richkbarber.com, you'll save $10. I don't post many pictures of myself, but on my social media, at Ryan Hoppe Radio, you can see all my haircuts. This is also being brought to you by Amir, Academy of Martial Arts at amiracademy.com. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need, go to amiracademy.com at 2700 22nd Street North, and that's in St. Petersburg. And tell them I sent you, brah. Here we go again. We're going to come back on Hoppe Hour. And we're going to keep this party going and going and going. But first, let's hear from riveting.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them, work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
It's Hoppe Hour!
Hey, it's MJ from the MJ Morning Show on Q105, 104.7 FM Tampa Bay, and you're listening to the Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Did you know Ryan Hoppe is bipolar? He loves it. No, he hates it. He loves it. No, he hates it. Get what we did there. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh, yeah. Since it's the last day to do, I almost said Disney, to do Christmas, I'm very tired. Been up since 4. Give me a fucking break. Merry Christmas.
Hobbies out with blazing like lights on a tree. Dropping hot takes, you know what it be.
Yeah.
Standing tall, 6'9" with a mic, spreading cheer left to right like Santa on a bike. Talk sex, talk dates, celebrity news. Breaking down the blues. Stockings full of gossip, ain't no fluff.
Yeah.
Telling it raw, ain't playing no bluff.
I'll tell it raw to you. I like your raw. That's why I got a vasectomy.
Right, no, he don't spare. Talking love, life, celebs with sass. Hoppe Hour, man, it's a blast. Got the reindeers tuned.
856-49 Hoppe. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email Ryan Hoppe Radio. That's how I throw it right now. No, it's Ryan Hoppe Radio at gmail.com.
And all them L's in the DMs.
I don't get that part of the song. All the L's in the DMs. Like what? I'm just hitting up women. I don't do that anymore.
Ryan Hoppe on the air, Christmas flair, making spirits bright, no, he don't spare. Talking love, life, celebs with sass. Hoppe Hour, man, it's a blast.
Whoa! Hoppe Hot Topic!
Hailey Bieber is showing off a new piece of jewelry that's a nod to her and Justin Bieber's son, Jack.
I love how they've kept this kid private. We know nothing about, what is it, Jack Bieber?
The Rode founder debuts a new ring that features a nod to her 4-month-old son with Justin. Hailey shares a photo of her hand on her Instagram stories on December 21st that shows off her new jewelry, which features 2 stones next to one another.
Ew, she has tattoos on her fingers. It's so skanky.
A green square-cut stone she labels Jack, and a yellow pear-shaped one she labels Mama.
Where's the one that says side check? Where is it? I don't see it. That sound effect could have been better. Take 2.
The colorful new bling appears to be Jack and Hailey's respective gemstones, which are associated with the months they were each born.
Oh, that's so cute. It's almost like I play news clips, but I don't really give a fuck.
Please not be afraid to be at home alone.
Next year marks 35 years since Home Alone premiered, raking in $476 million at the box office.
I feel like a huge curmudgeon for saying this, but I'm not a big fan of the movie. I don't know why.
Now Macaulay Culkin is sharing new details on his role as Kevin McAllister.
This is my house.
So I don't know how much of it I can play. But he wanted to buy the Home Alone house, but can't afford it. So we're going to move on because of copyright. I don't mean to do that to begin playing a news clip and then in the middle of it I just cut it off. But there's copyright strikes I'll get, and I'm afraid if I play the Home Alone scenes, that it will happen. I saw this here. Amanda Bynes had a public appearance at an art show in L.A.
Guys, doors are open now. Art show is officially open.
Stop by.
Everyone, round of applause.
Oh my God, Amanda Bynes looks good. Smack that crazy girl. Smack her butt, not smack her. This is what happens when you've been up since 4 a.m. You get tired and your jokes just go like this. Anywho.
Amanda Bynes is making her next career move. The 38-year-old hosts an art show in Los Angeles featuring original pieces she created alongside fashion designer Austin Babbitt aka Ass Pizza, with the pair going on Instagram.
Wait, excuse me. What? Ass I was so proud of Amanda Bynes. Like, hell yeah, you're getting your act together. You're hanging out with someone named Ass Pizza?
Fashion designer
That's the most Amanda Bynes thing I ever heard.
Austin Babbitt, aka Ass Pizza, with the pair going on Instagram to announce the opening of the exhibit and clothing pop-up on Amanda's Instagram December 21st.
Guys, doors are open now.
What up? It's Ass Pizza.
Art show is officially open.
Stop by.
Everyone, round of applause.
This sound effect sounds better.
And the show appeared to be a big success, with Amanda reporting that tickets had quickly sold out.
All right, so I'm glad she's doing good. I saw a TMZ headline that was a little passive-aggressive. It was like, oh, people are surprised by a good event. I'm like, can we root for her to do well, please? Can we please root for her to do well? I don't like the negative energy, but then I am covering it.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
I want to dedicate this next joke to my boo, Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson is reacting to her husband Colin Jost NSFW joke about her on Saturday Night Live. During the
I've never heard somebody refer to it as NSFW. Usually it's not safe for work. That's weird.
Her husband Colin Jost NSFW joke about her on Saturday Night Live. During the comedian's annual Christmas joke swap on Saturday Night Live's Weekend Update segment during the December 21st episode, Colin starts off with this joke about his wife's 40th birthday that was written by his co-host Michael Che.
The funnier one.
Y'all know Scarlett just celebrated her 40th birthday, which means I'm about to get up out of there.
Wonder if there's any cheating or anything. That's a little bit of a sketchy joke.
Which means I'm about to get up out of there.
Colin goes on to read the joke with Scarlett standing backstage and reacting to the moment in real time.
She's so hot.
What? She is.
This is the funniest SNL's ever been because she's getting pissed off.
She did. I think there's a little more. Oh, there's more. Nah, I'm just playing. We just had a kid together, and y'all ain't seen no pictures of him yet because he black as hell.
Wow, SNL's being funny. Seems like the new thing celebrities do, not showing their kids. Smart idea.
Shiz, I ain't afraid of you mofos.
But that wasn't the only time Scarlett was mentioned. During another moment of the joke swap, Colin reads this NSFW joke about Costco removing the roast beef sandwich from their menu.
Costco has removed the roast beef sandwich from its menu, but I ain't tripping. I've been eating roast beef every night since my wife had the kid.
Whoa! Wow, that's the best joke I've ever heard. Wow. That was the best joke I ever heard. I wonder if Michael Che doesn't really like her.
Costco has removed the roast beef sandwich from its menu, but I ain't tripping. I've been eating roast beef every night since my wife had the kid.
We're going to end on that. I bet the rest of the jokes are terrible, but there's this.
President Biden this morning commuting the sentences of 37 people on death row. The White House said that their sentences will now be reclassified to life without the possibility of parole.
And then you got, what's his name, going, hey, I wonder how many of, well, first of all, I'm all over the place. I wonder how many of them just want to die. And I'm like, damn it, Biden. I was going to be nothing. No, I have to sit here for another 30 years. Number 2, you know Tiger King's getting pissed off that he's not getting pardoned.
President saying in a statement, quote, "Make no mistake, I condemn these murderers, but guided by my conscience, I am more convinced than ever that we must stop the use of the death penalty at the federal level." The president.
No. Why are we so soft about the death penalty? I don't know. If we actually did kill the people in the death penalty, you know what would happen? Criminals that maybe want to commit pedophilia or murder would go, whoa, why would I want to commit a crime if I'm going to be put to death? What do I know? I know a lot. 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773. Trump pushes back at taunts that Elon Musk is the real president. I don't even feel like playing that clip because, I don't know, I kind of want to end the show and I don't feel like getting political. But I will say this. Donald Trump is definitely whipped by Elon. You could tell he doesn't want him around, but he feels bad for him. Donald, you're whipped by Elon. And your side chick, Laura Loomer. And guess what? All your fans are whipped as well. It's like a whole circle of being whipped.
Tick-tock, clock's a joker playing cruel pranks. Hoppe's hour almost done, feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Phone lines buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Like clockwork to a show, and now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine, the void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speaker, silent vibe, but coming to an end like a rollercoaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe's jokes and jabs, these are daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Hoppe Hour is now over.
Hoppe Hour is now over.
Game over.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless America.